Ganesh Prasad. He's a petitioner. He's joining me. Brinda Adige continues to be with me as well. Brinda, I appreciate that you've been waiting. I'll just take a quick question from Ganesh Prasad. As a petitioner, in a case like this, when we're talking about a very revered religious figure, a respected, influential individual, but also serious allegations of sexual assault cases against children, how difficult this case has been for you, and now with this arrest, what does it mean to you as a petitioner?
I would like to say that it is a good pressure which has built to the politicians and to the police officials to take up this step, and I believe that it was informed to us that he has surrendered himself to the police to comply with the orders of the law. But as far as a petitioner is concerned, I just want a fair and monitored trial, unbiased trial.
Yes.
And with respect to that, investigation, not trial, investigation. So on that part, on keeping that in my mind, I'm just thinking that it's just the beginning step for the investigation. Once the alleged accused or accused in say is in the custody of the police, there should be a fair investigation.
Why are you constantly repeating this word that it should be a fair investigation? Are you in your heart unsure about how the probe will progress?
Not necessarily, but I am in the presumption that there should be a fair investigation. But keeping the prejudice in the mind of the previous statements by the politicians or either any person, yes, there is a prejudice created among the in the minds of the investigation officer. So keeping that in mind, there would be circumstances where the investigation would be biased or something which is a fear existing as a citizen of this country. So I would just appreciate if the court monitors it, and it would make sure that the investigation is going in a fair manner.
So court monitored investigation is one of the requests with regard to the petitioner Ganesh Prasad. Ganesh, I request you to stay on. I also, if possible, for Mr. G.B. Patil to continue to be with us. Brinda Adige, when you look at this case, and I'm sure in your career as an activist as well, it's been a responsibility as a citizen. You know, you must have come across many of these cases where there are these revered figures in society, and it's very difficult to even speak up for them. But for those two children who continue to stand by their statement, it must be incredibly brave. But it had to be a channel like India Today or other journalists as well for us to all come together and demand, because it clearly looked like that the seer was not going to be taken into custody anytime soon.
Yes, Pooja, you're absolutely right. It is because of the relentless efforts of channels like India Today and others, and of course the protests and campaigns by network organizations and NGOs, that this has reached this stage. Now, this could have been done procedurally 24 hours after the FIR, but they did not do it. We had everybody from the opposition to the ruling dispensation casting aspersions on the child victim survivors. Imagine what they had to go through, and they are going through just now. There has been many lapses and violations by the Child Welfare Committee, by the Department of Women and Child and the Karnataka State Legal Service Authority, because they are the ones authorized to look into this matter. Ideally, when two children have come out and made a complaint against somebody inside a hostel, they should have gone in to find out whether there are other children who might have had to go through similar experiences. Now, they did not do that. They did not secure the mutt. The alleged accused continued to stay there, and police protection was extended to him.
And 6 days is a long time to tamper evidence, to manipulate witnesses as well, and to put fear in their mind.
Absolutely, absolutely. But that is why the NGO groups, and of course, like Prasad mentioned, the petitioner, fair investigation is a challenge. And everybody feels that both the case as well as the children and the NGO Odanadi who have supported the children to file the complaint will have various kinds of threats. And when we talk of fast-track court, it should be finished within 7 to 12 months and nothing more.